Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, November 1st, and this is the week of my 2-year surgiversary. And I thought I would just make a quick video to say, um, it's funny, I have a mental block. I can't remember if my surgery was November 2nd or November 4th. I think it was the 2nd, but then again, it could be the 4th. In any case, I just wanted to say I have made it. 2 years post-op RNY. Started at 250 pounds. Actually, my biggest weight was 268 at around age 30. And then I lost 100 pounds and I sort of evened out at the place I usually lived most of my life, which is about between 180 and 220. Probably more like the 220s most of my life. Here I stand before you today. I just got off the scale. I am still swollen from my plastic surgery that I had 1 month ago. Um, yeah, 1 month ago. Um, I am 133.8. I went into surgery at 132. Earlier that week before I left, I was 128. And I tried to eat up a little bit because I didn't want to go in too small because I didn't want to come out smaller than that. And as it is, there's nothing to worry about because you really don't. I didn't lose any weight from plastic surgery. I had skin, they cut it off. They never even told me what it weighed. I guess it wasn't enough to bother with. Um, and I'm still just waiting for swelling to go down. I just am here to report I am feeling great today. I feel like I've turned a huge corner. Oh, wait, I've got oatmeal on the boil. I feel like oatmeal for breakfast. Let me turn that way down. Okay, it's turned way down. Sorry about that. Um, I am feeling great. Had a rough week there a couple of weeks back. Y'all know I got the flu, but in hindsight, quite honestly, I'm not too sure that I didn't have cellulitis. Someone kindly spoke to me on my page and said, I'm concerned you might have cellulitis on that spot on your hip. Well, that set me off to research cellulitis, which never had even crossed my mind because I didn't even know really what it was. Um, Turns out a lot of the symptoms are the same as flu. The only good thing is that it had gotten better. I mean, and so whether it was cellulitis or the flu, or whether this thing on my hip is just a thing on my hip, it is so tremendously better. But after I read a lot about cellulitis, I went to research what prescription they would give you if they gave you a prescription and sent you home if it was minor. And it's exactly what the doctor gave me to take for MRSA if I happen to get MRSA in Mexico. So you know what I did? I self-doctored. Last night I took one pill. This morning I took one pill. And you know what? I'm going to take that prescription. It cannot hurt me. I know it's not the smartest thing to do, but you know what? I'm going to take it anyway. So to each his own. I am still taking just one little ibuprofen. I take one in the evening if the pain is starting to return, and I took one yesterday morning. I've not had to take any today, but I keep them close at hand. I am much less swollen this morning when I woke up, tremendously less swollen. Um, of course, I'm being very careful about what I eat. I think I really did myself in going out to eat 3 times with my daughter last week before I got really bad with the pain because that all that sodium in food you're buying, you don't know what it is. Um, so I'm very careful. I'm going to take a little walk today with my dog. I have not done that in a couple of weeks. I'm not going to do any other errands. I'm taking it easy. I take a nap every afternoon just because my body says I want to sleep. I go to bed early. I get up relatively early and I just sort of live a quiet day. I want my health restored to me, and this is the way I'm going to do it. So, I thought I'd give you a body shot. I have no great wisdom to offer 2 years out, except if you wanted it bad enough to make it work, the first 10 months out of surgery, the first year, you can hold on to it as long as you just keep living the same life. You don't change what you do. You feel a little more relaxed to have a treat now and then, and you don't feel like the world's going to fall on your head or the world is going to open up and swallow you or anything terrible is going to happen. Whenever I want something, I feel free to have it. I don't dwell on it and think about stuff all the time. I don't think about nummy food. I don't think about Thanksgiving dinner. I don't think about Christmas treats. I don't think about it. It just naturally is not part of my mental processes on a daily basis how yummy things are anymore. It's like I said, sex on a plate is not where I want to get my sex. Um, so, having said that, treat yourself in maintenance. But when something becomes a habit, or a cascade effect of desire for something, then I nip it in the bud. I don't have it for a while until I can handle it again. Be the same if I started to drink too much wine. It's the same kind of thing. It's moderation in all things. I don't try to make myself sick with things I shouldn't eat, although sometimes I do. Um, and here I am, 2 years later, still maintaining, still wanting to be healthy, still living a new life, and thrilled to be here. So don't give up. I'm going to step back and see. I'm not wearing anything. Oh, and I am getting my hair cut and colored next week. I haven't figured out what yet, but it is really long, and you're lucky I haven't taken the scissors to it, but my appointment's next Wednesday. Let's see. And I'm going to go maybe to the wig shop today for fun because I bought a wig there last year and loved it and wore it for Halloween and nothing else. But I think I'm going to go in with my little skull cap because he won't let you try his wigs unless you bring yours, or he sells you a new one. And I'm going to look to have a short brunette kind of reddish brunette with highlights cut kind of like this to see how it's going to look if I get my hair colored that way, because I'm afraid to color it brunette, because when you're born a blonde, it sort of seems like you're going backwards to be a brunette. No offense intended to all the brunettes that I know, but when you're blonde to the core. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. I am doing awesome, great today. Every day is getting better. I feel like, much like with RNY, I was like dead meat for about a month, and 2 months. And I think there was a day, like the 3rd or 4th of January, that the light bulb switched on and felt normal again. What normal felt like, to wake up every day and feel yourself. That is what has happened to me today. So I'm not going to overdo it. I'm going to be calm and careful and make good choices, but I feel alive. And I know that come November 12th, when I get on that boat to cruise out of Baltimore to go to Bermuda for a few days, it is going to be a great time. Now I just have to find a bathing suit. That's definitely an issue. Um, yeah, hard to find a bathing suit this time of year. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.